Way cool. All right. All right. Get over there, Chris. Hurry up. Get over there, Chris, for a minute. Oh, please don't tell me I'm on a fucking tape.
Okay, you can swing in front of me now.
And great. Thank you very much for being very good listeners today. This student is 13 years old, and his name is Kristopher Knowles. Kristopher, his wish is to accomplish a 200 city-town walk across Canada. Kristopher's goal is to bring to the issue organ transplants and the necessity for it, so that he can save nearly 4,000 Canadians that are awaiting transplants in hospitals and in homes. We are today, along with our excellencies and counselors of West Nipissing, Councillor Leo Millette, who has joined us today, welcome. Councillor Yvonne Marleau, welcome. And we have the OPP officers who have made sure that our students who were walking with Kristopher were safe on the highway. So we have our 2 OPP reps and Officer Millette here to join us. So thank you for coming. Before we begin our presentation today, I would like to introduce to you 2 very special people, Kristopher Knowles and one of our very own students who is awaiting a liver transplant. Let's make them feel welcome, Kristopher and Jason Miles. We have a few words. We're going to call up Councillor Leo Millette to say a few words on behalf of West Nipissing.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, children, when you look at Kristopher, he's an inspiration for all of us. Thank you very much, Kristopher, for stopping in West Nipissing. Mayor Joanne Sabad is her wretched to be here today, but Yvonne and myself would like to present Kristopher with a little token from our municipality.
Great pleasure of spending a lot of time this morning. Not a whole lot of time, but I spent the day with Kristopher so far today. And I learned a whole lot about what Kristopher is doing and what Kristopher is going through. And if you don't know, Kristopher is 13 years old and he's been in need of liver transplant since he was born. Now, Kristopher looks very healthy, but as you know, what he's going through is a dangerous time of his life. And what he really wants to do is make sure that everybody knows and goes home and tells their parents here today that it's very important that you give the gift of life by helping others, by giving your organs if you can. One person can save as many as 8 lives. And what I've learned is Kristopher is not doing this to raise a whole bunch of money to help in research and finding cures and all this kind of thing. What he's trying to do is get the message across to everybody in Canada. He's going across Canada to make sure that everybody knows what organ donation is about. It's very important to know. With being a police officer and with Constable Dehane, with the West Nipissing Police also, everybody knows what organ donation is about. It's very important to know. With being a police officer and with Constable Dehane, with the West Nipissing Police also, we go to accidents often and we see people that are injured and sometimes they're in need of organ transplant. And what happens is when people can donate organs, a lot of times they haven't talked about it till it's too late. And they go to the hospital and they don't know what the wishes of the person were. So it's very important just to sit and talk about these things with your mom and dad and just ask them if they know what organ donation is about. And if they don't, they can always get information by contacting your local hospital and getting information on them. Christopher is a pretty courageous young man. He's been, I think, day 63, is that right? Day 63 today? He's been spending a lot of time on the road and it's wearing him down. And hopefully in the next week or so he's going to be taking a little break to spend with his family. Because 63 days, he's here with his dad here, but he doesn't see his whole family all the time. He's away from home quite a bit. So it just shows you how much Kristopher is really finds it's really important to go and show the message. He's leaving his family behind so he can get the message across to everybody. So I think on behalf of everybody here, I'd like to give Kristopher another big round of applause. Thanks for your help.
Sorry about that, Constable Jane. I see you. Welcome. I'd like to call on Billy to come and say a few words, please.
Thank you very much. I'm the assistant road manager for Kristophers Wish, and when I was asked to go on this journey, I had to think about it for a second. But when I met Chris, he just grabbed my heart. And since I've been with him, and some of the people that I've met, and the children, you know what, it breaks my heart to know that there are people, men, women, and children on the waiting list, waiting for an organ. And that's what this campaign is all about, is to raise awareness and let people know that there is a shortage of organs. They're just not available. And there are people, men, women, and children, on the waiting list waiting for them. And you know what, some of them don't receive the organs because there's not enough awareness that this country needs them. And we are rated the lowest country in the world for this. And it breaks my heart to know. And you know what, it makes it all worthwhile to know that I'm part of something that will possibly bring the gift of life. I mean, we've all been given a gift. What's the gift? That's life. We have life ourselves, and there's people on the waiting list, men, women, and children, who cannot do for themselves. So I'm very honored and blessed to be part of this awareness to maybe possibly give that person and then people a chance to live and do what I do. So I'm very honored to be here, and I'm glad to see everybody here, and thank you very much.
Before we call Kristopher up to share a few words with us, we have our very own student council who would like to make a donation on behalf of all the students to the Kristopher. Girls?
On behalf of Our Lady of Sorrows Catholic School, we would like to thank you for visiting our school in our West Nipissing community. We would just like to tell you how proud we are of you. Your courage and dedication for organ donation is awesome. You are very brave and courageous. Organ donation must be increased so that people sign their driver's license and donate their organs to help the lives of others. We at this school have been personally affected and touched by one of our students has received an organ transplant. If your walk across Canada saves a life or two, you have made a huge difference in our world. Good luck, and on behalf of Our Lady of Sorrows School, thank you.
who's involved in organizing this Kristophers Wish campaign. We're going to call him up and say a few words, and he will introduce Kristopher to our student population.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. How's everybody feeling? That's what I like to hear. I want to thank the following local sponsors for helping us out while we're visiting your beautiful community. I want to thank the Sturgeon Falls River Inn for helping us out with accommodations while we were here. They got a beautiful hotel. Does everybody know where the Sturgeon River Inn is? It's a beautiful place. If you ever get a chance to visit it, please do. And also like to thank, was it Bon Appetit? Bon Cuisine restaurant for feeding us while we were here, because we get pretty hungry sometimes. And, they helped us out. And I also want on behalf of Kristophers Wish and everybody involved with Kristopher, we heard the news about Josie, and we want to send our prayers and our hopes, and we're all behind you, Josie, everybody, and we're going to pray, and you'll be okay, all right? Yeah. Of course, we want to acknowledge, as we always do during our campaign at every stop, the assistance and cooperation, and we're actually partners with the OPP, and we're just getting so much tremendous help from the OPP. It's making our campaign that much more easier throughout the province of Ontario. And with that, we also wanted to say thank you to the West Nipissing Police Department for the great escort. Wasn't that a great escort today? Do we have any of the students here that walked today? Can you please stand up? Let's give all these students a round of applause. Josie walk in with the torch. There it is. Now, the torch is very special to us because on September the 5th, 2001, we had the honor of flying to Vatican City and meeting with His Holiness, Pope John Paul II. Does everybody know who the Pope is? Bless that torch. And on that day, His Holiness proclaimed on behalf of Vatican City that organ and tissue donation, and listen to the words, is a genuine act of love, and encouraged the whole world to become organ donors. So since that day, we've been carrying that torch with a lot of pride. Also, on a final note, I want to mention something else. 24 years ago, there was a young man named Terry Fox. Does everybody know who Terry Fox is? He had a dream. His dream was to walk across Canada, and he had a dream. He had a dream. His dream was to walk across Canada, and he had a dream to inspire to donate $1 so that one day a cure could be found for cancer. And look what's happened in the last 24 years. Kristopher Knowles has a dream also. He wants to walk across Canada and inspire every Canadian to become an organ donor so that one day everyone that's waiting for these precious gifts will not have to wait and they can receive them. And that's what this campaign is about. And I don't know if some of the students here are old enough, but Chris loves receiving emails. And if you can visit his website, www.Kristophers Wish, KRISTOPHERS.ca. He loves hearing from everybody, and he will write you back, and you can feel like you're with Chris on the road. So with that, I want to thank your principal for helping to organize these great activities today, and all the staff. Yeah, please give her a round of applause. These counselors that came here to send greetings from the town hall. All the teachers that are here present. And most important, give yourselves a round of applause because you're the most important people.
Kristopher, if you'd like to come up and say a few words to our speakers. First, I'd like to thank my row team. At the back, behind the camera, my dad, /driver Kelly Knowles. Road manager, George Marcello. And assistant road manager, Lily. And I'd like to thank Josie and your family for coming today. Thanks. Hi, my name is Kristopher Knowles. I am 13 years old. I've been waiting for a liver my whole life. The disease that caused me needing a liver is called Biliary Atresia. It is a common disease among infants. Most infants die shortly after birth. So far, I've been fortunate enough to still be alive. I've been in and out of the hospital most of my life. I've had over 20 operations that saved my life. I'm doing this walk to bring awareness to the shortage of organ and tissue needed. I am walking across Canada to save the 4,000 men, women, and children that are in need of an organ. I'm trying to inspire everybody to be an organ donor. Tell your friends and family that you want to be a donor. Please don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here. And I'd like to thank the town of Sturgeon and your school for your support. Alone I can't do this, but together we can. Please make my wish come true. Thank you.
beside her. There you go. There it is. Alright. That's the one. There. Good. Thanks.
Can you sign this?
Yeah.
Can you sign right there?
Sure.
And I want to see if I could get Chris to sign it after.
Cool. Hi, buddy. How are you? Excellent. Sudbury.